I have to admit, I'm a hard-working person.
Good Monday morning. We're back here to the shop. We got the 9560R up here. She's due for an oil change, so we're gonna service the big girl. Jeremy is over at his new house right now. He's moving some dirt around. Oh, he's got a few minutes. We got this thing running. Just letting her warm up. I think Uncle Rick, he might be planting oats, or he could be out to Blue Creek. The grain's not looking too good out there. I think it's all dead, so they're out there deciding what to do with it. But it's finally warmed up. We're supposed to be mid to upper 60 today, and then up to 80 by Friday before it cools back down next week into the mid 60s. But it feels nice, so we're going to take advantage of the good weather and get things going. So let this thing warm up for a few more minutes, and then we'll drop the oil out of her. Okay, it is not very often that I give engineers credit for anything other than making my life a living hell. But this is probably the best idea an engineer ever had. They put a 90-degree valve coming out of the bottom of the engine block, so you can drain your oil easier instead of having to take the drain plug out. Whatever engineer figured that out, it's freaking genius. And it's probably the only engineer that deserves credit for anything around here. That is super nice. So I'm not quite sure how much this holds. Jeremy wasn't sure either. That's kind of bad to say, but we've owned this tractor for 2 years, and this is the first time we've had to service it. It finally hit 250 hours last fall, and we just parked it, so we figured we better get it serviced this spring before we forget again. But all right, I'm gonna let that drain for a little bit, and hopefully my bucket's big enough. All right, big girl's got her oil change, and it's parked back in her spot now. I gotta figure out how to get the batteries out of the 8360. Been having issues with them and not wanting to start and whatnot, and Jeremy got thinking, we've never replaced the battery since we've owned it, and we've had it for quite a while. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get them out of here. All right, we got the batteries out. That was not fun. I know just a little bit ago I was praising an engineer for a smart idea. Now I'm cussing an engineer, but got him out. Uncle Rick stopped and gave me a hand for a minute, and he did say that they've tad them out before, so they have been replaced since we owned them. But we ended up taking that step off that was here, that one, and then a couple other parts, but we got them out. I'm gonna let Jeremy know so he can go pick up the new ones, and I'm gonna go to lunch. So catch back in with you in a little bit. All right, we got the batteries. Now let's see if we can get them in here. So hopefully it's a little bit easier. I took the washer fluid box off. It sits right here, so I got more room. I'm not looking forward to putting these things back in here. They are freaking heavy, but we'll see if we can get them in. Whew, those things are heavy, but they are back in. And as far as I can tell, I got everything hooked up right. At least there was no explosion, no sparks or anything, so now I just got to do this up, put this plate on, and put the washer fluid reservoir back on. So yeah. Okay, everything's back together now, tightened on there. I haven't put the guard over it yet, or I haven't put the step back on yet. I'm going to make sure the tractor starts, because if it don't, this is going to be one big long bleep, because there will be some very bad words said, and then I'll call Jeremy and then he'll come figure out what stupid thing I didn't do. So let's see if she starts. Oh.
Friends and family and other constituents paid their respects to her today.
Well, we got radio and we got the screen. Oh yeah. She fired right up. That's good. That's two things I've done today right. So. Alright, well, I'm going to finish. I'm going to put that step on that cover and finish picking our tools up. And then, got a flat tire, got to work on the wheat burner. Hopefully it just needs air, but knowing our luck around here, it probably needs a new tire. Oh, let's get this thing wrapped up. Oh. I'll get this thing put on. No, I think I missed on the bottom. I need both hands. Whew. All right, she's all back together and ready to go. I'm gonna go clean everything up and go work on that tire now. Are you kidding me? Okay, let's try that again. Nope. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, take 3. Oh, come on, you stupid thing. Okay. Oh. Okay, now for the back ones. Yeah. Gotta get to that one right there. I don't know where to put you guys. Somewhere where you won't fall over, I guess. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you dirty. No. Okay, that one's full of grease. Now let's find the rest of them. I think you said there's one up here somewhere. Oh, dirty rotten. Oh, yep, right there. Okay. Oh. Oh. I can't get in on this one to hold it on there. There we go. Okay, now, let's see. Let's see. I think one more down here that I forgot to get. And I think oh, come on you. You dirty rotten thing. Come on. Oh. Whew. Okay. I think that's got this thing greased. At least I sure hope so. There's grease coming out of there. I don't see any grease circs there. Alright, I think we got it. Go put the grease gun up and then move the loader tractor and pull this thing over and fuel it up. Jeremy went to get the tire fixed for the weed burner. Wow, had a brain fart there for a minute. He went to get that fixed and then he's going to pick up some coolant for that big tractor because it's still leaking. But we'll pull her over, get her fueled up, and then wait for Jeremy to get back. I don't know how long he'll be. Hopefully not too long. Okay. a lot of money.
There.
Are those oil lines or
Yeah. Well, actually,
are they coolant lines?
they're coolant lines. That goes down to the radiator.
And then,
Yep.
is your exhaust leaking right there where that seam's at?
Right here.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, it's dripping water from
Oh,
somewhere, and that's making it look like it's leaking. Because I think there's a line up there. It seems like the AC condensation or something drips on it.
You know, this thing's cost you some money today.
Yeah.
300 gallons of fuel, all the oil.
Yep.
It's a good thing labor's free.
Yeah. That's dang right.
So you're taking it out to Blue Creek
Yep.
now, and
Yep, we're going to Blue Creek to con the chisel plow. Start digging everything up out there.
I can't believe all that grain died out there.
Yeah, there's some that's alive, but it's not worth any.
Yeah,
Not worth anything.
that frickin' sucks.
Yep. Good thing I was insured.
Yeah. Well, I think she's about ready. She's had the oil changed on her. She's fueled up. She's got hydraulic oil in her. She's full on it. Oh, 5 of the tires were low to almost flat, so they're all aired up. The air filter's cleaned out on her. The only thing I haven't got done is I haven't got the windows washed. I started washing them, and then the can of window cleaner we had was empty, so I got one little window washed, and that's it. We'll get some more window cleaner tomorrow and finish cleaning them. But I think that's about it for the day. Jeremy's down working on his yard. Him and his father-in-law are down there moving dirt around. Actually, I'm not sure what they're doing. They took the little mini down there. I don't know if they're moving some of those bigger rocks he's got, or if they're digging a hole or what, but so that's what he's working on. Uncle Rick's still planting oats. I might get a hold of him and see if he needs any help. Yeah, Ethan's over playing on the trampoline with Hallie. I think Maddie and Steiger are over there with them, so he's over there having fun. But we got the new tire for the weed burner. They didn't have an old used one, so we had to get a brand new one. Freaking $100 for that little tire. But now that thing's ready. I wonder if it's still got propane in it. Yeah, it's about empty. Get it filled, we can start burning ditches again. So. Alright, well, I'm going to give Uncle Rick a call and see if he needs some help. And then if not, I don't know what I'll do. Probably go home and work on some yard work.